spiritual meditation and hypnotic experience for self-improvement. This is a ritual of self-alchemy, a guided journey of transformation, not therapy or treatment, but a personal exploration of the subconscious mind, honoring Samhain, the turning of the wheel into shadow and renewal. Take a moment to find a comfortable position, somewhere your body can rest and your awareness can soften. Uncross your legs and arms. Let your hands rest easily. Allow the weight of your body to settle into the surface that supports you, releasing any effort to hold yourself up. Let your shoulders drift down and away from your ears, as though the air itself carries their weight. Breathe in slowly and exhale as if you are releasing the entire season from your skin. Every thought, every noise, every expectation that does not belong in this moment. This experience uses hypnosis and imagery. These are powerful tools. They may stir unexpected feelings or memories. Remember, you are always in control. At any time, you may choose to pause, to change the imagery, or to end the experience by simply counting yourself out, opening your eyes, and coming back to yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open, wide awake. For now, though, you might choose to stay, to linger here, where imagination meets intention. Feel the turning of the year moving through you, that subtle hush between death and rebirth. It's the still point at the heart of change, the breath between the in-breath and the out-breath. Samhain is this threshold, when the veil thins and the inner world whispers more loudly than the outer. It is the sacred invitation to listen, to step into that whispering dark and find what has been waiting there. Tonight, we cross that veil together to meet the forgotten aspects of the self, to gather what was hidden, and to bring it home with compassion and grace. As you settle in, you may notice your body already responding. Breath slowing, heart softening, eyes growing heavier. This is the natural language of trance, a quiet readiness to receive. In a moment, we'll begin to gently body scan, allowing awareness to flow through every part of you, releasing what's old, welcoming what's true, and preparing the inner field for the harvest to come. Take a slow, deliberate breath. Inhale calm, exhale, and release. Each breath is a key, turning the lock of your nervous system, softly unlocking the body's armor. As you exhale again, allow your eyes to close and let my voice do all the work that needs doing. You are not falling asleep. You are entering a deeper kind of wakefulness, a rest of the nervous system, a calm that listens beneath thought. Give yourself permission and feel a pleasant wave of relaxation beginning at the crown of your head, flowing down behind your eyes, over your jaw, your neck, your shoulders. Let it drift through your arms, down, deeply down, to your fingertips, and down the spine, unwinding every muscle, into the hips, thighs, knees, calves, and finally, the soles of your feet. With every exhale, tension melts like wax. Every breath is slower, deeper, steadier. You are safe, and you are home within yourself. Take another deep, easy breath. Inhale through the nose, long and steady, and exhale through the mouth, as though you are letting go of everything outside this moment. Feel that exhale ripple through the body, each breath like a tide drawing you inward. As we bring your attention to the crown of your head, imagine a gentle golden light there, warm as the last sun of autumn. That light begins to move downward, slowly melting any tension as it travels across the forehead, smoothing the small lines of effort and thought, around the eyes, letting them rest in their sockets, heavy, comfortable, across the cheeks and jaw, releasing a tiny clench you didn't realize you were holding. Let the tongue soften, relax, release, unwind. Let the lips part just slightly so the breath moves freely. The light continues down the neck and into your shoulders. Shoulders that have carried so much. Let them sink, heavy and free. That wave of light travels down the arms. Feel it moving through biceps, elbows, wrists, all the way to the fingertips. Each muscle unwinds. Each joint opens. Each cell exhales. Now down the spine. A slow, fluid motion of ease through the upper back, middle back, and into the lower back, where tension often lives. Let that area warm and loosen, breathing space into every vertebra. Your awareness flows to the chest and heart. Notice the rhythm of your breathing, how the body already knows how to regulate itself, how to balance effort with rest. The light expands through your ribs, down through the belly, softening any knots or guardedness. Allow the abdomen to rise and fall freely with each breath. Let the organs rest, doing their quiet work without resistance. That warmth flows into your hips now, melting the small hidden muscles at the base of your spine. Let your seat grow heavier, more supported, as if the earth itself is holding you, flowing down into your thighs, strong, grounding muscles that carry you through the world let them relax, releasing any tension you've stored there. Knees, soften and open. Calves, loosen, lengthen. Ankles, uncoil. And finally, into your feet, feeling the soles resting. Imagine roots extending gently from your feet down into dark soil, down through layers of rock, time, anchoring you to the ancient rhythm of the earth. You are safe, supported, grounded in both body and season. Pause here for a few breaths. Inhale calm, exhale and release. With each exhale, drift a little deeper. Now, as your body rests, your mind can begin to wander inward. Imagine, picture, pretend before you a staircase carved into the earth. Stone steps spiraling downward into golden mist. There are 10 steps. Each one leads you deeper into comfort, deeper into the sanctuary of your own unconscious mind. With each number I count, you may choose to descend one step lower, feeling twice as calm, twice as serene. 10. Stepping onto the first stair, a wave of warmth spreads through you. 9. Allow the outside world to fade. Only breath and heartbeat and my voice remain. 8. Descending gently, mind clear and open. 7. Deeper still. Each step a soft echo. Each echo drawing you inward. 6. Down now. Body heavy. Mind light. 5. Every breath a lullaby. Every sound part of the trance. 4. The air comfortable, thick with golden calm, a sense of timelessness, drifting, dropping, gliding down. 3. Approaching the bottom, surrounded by peace. 2. And nearly there. Heart and breath moving as one. 1. Stepping down onto sacred ground into deep sleep. Deep, peaceful, relaxing, safe sleep. Before you stands an ancient door of oak and iron, its surface etched with symbols that feel both familiar and forgotten. This is the threshold to your deeper mind, the place where your shadow waits, where your harvest awaits. When you are ready, place your hand upon the door. Feel its texture, cool, solid, alive. The metal warms beneath your touch, responding to your intention. Breathe in deeply As you exhale, the door slowly opens. A gentle wind moves through, carrying the scent of earth and smoke and something sweet, like the promise of change. You step through now into the landscape of your inner world, your sacred space, where imagination and inner reality meet. Every sound, every image, every sensation that arises is a language your subconscious uses to speak with you. You are safe to listen. You are ready to explore. Take another deep breath and allow your awareness to open like a doorway. From here, the journey deepens into the threshold of Samhain, the crossing place, the meeting point between light and shadow. Now, with your next slow breath, imagine the air itself thickening, soft, golden, like honeyed light. Each inhalation draws you further inward, and with every exhale, you drift deeper into the gentle quiet of your own mind. You have stepped into the threshold, a place between the seen and the unseen. Here, time loosens its grip, and all things that were separate begin to blend. The mist around you shimmers faintly, alive with your breath, your pulse, your imagination. You may sense that the ground beneath your feet is no longer just earth, but something more, something deeper in memory. Each step revealing a piece of your own story. Pause here. Notice the air, the scent of wood smoke, damp leaves, faint sweetness like apples left on a grave, the hush of the in-between world. Before you lies another set of steps, 10 more, descending into the deeper self. With each number, you move beyond surface thought and into the dreaming mind, where transformation begins. 10. Stepping down. Your breath and heartbeat perfectly synchronized. 9. Floating, weightless, safe. 8. The air is warm and still. Light dimming around you. 7. Deeper and deeper. The world fading into hues of golden darkness. 6. Every sound softened. Even my voice, which goes with you, feels part of the rhythm. 5. Halfway now. The veil so thin. 4. You sense the presence of something benevolent waiting below, something good and kind. 3. A flicker of candlelight, perhaps hundreds of candles, each a memory, burning bright. 2. Reaching, the last stare, breath, calm and even. 1. Stepping off, touching the deep quiet of the center of yourself, and deep sleep gently down, deeply down, safely down. And if any part of you would like to go even deeper and deeper still, it may. Now, deep sleep, deeply asleep, deeply relaxed. There, before you, an ancient door appears once again, similar yet different. It glows faintly from within. This is the doorway of Samhain, the passage into your subconscious realm of symbols and shadow. You may notice inscriptions along the frame, sigils and symbols that speak to something ancient in you. They seem to move when you glance away, like breathing lines of light. When you are ready, reach for the handle. It's cool beneath your palm, and as you touch it, you feel your inner world awaken in response. The door opens slowly. A deep breath of the earth exhales as it does. Step through into the sacred heart of Samhain. The air glows with the light of unseen fires. Shapes of memory drift through the mist. Faces, places, forgotten feelings. But they no longer hold power over you. You are simply observing the tapestry of your own becoming. Let yourself move through this twilight landscape. Each step, a descent and a rising. Each breath, a cleansing of old echoes. You are safe here, supported by every ancestor and ally that has ever guided your growth. Even the earth beneath your feet hums with recognition, as though whispering, yes, you've returned. At the end of the path, you arrive at a crossroads beneath the crescent moon. 4 directions stretch away into fog. This is the place between all places, the still point where your light and your shadow wait to meet. Take a deep breath and stand at its center. Here you may sense a pulse, the rhythm of your soul echoing through earth and sky. Let that pulse move through your body now, aligning every part of you, conscious and unconscious, preparing the way for what comes next. With each beat, the edges of separation dissolve, a surface mind so relaxed, you drift gently into a deeper, richer state of awareness. Soon, in this twilight, the shadow self will begin to appear, not to frighten or to challenge, but to remind you of what you've always carried. This part of the journey is not about confrontation. It is about recognition. You're about to meet the keeper of your wholeness. For now, take one more slow, deliberate breath. Inhale calm, clear, steady. Exhale, release everything that is not needed. And as that breath leaves you, allow the next scene to form, the gentle emergence of the shadow, stepping through the veil to meet you. And there, slowly, from the folds of twilight, a figure begins to form. At first, only movement in the mist, perhaps a hint of shape, a subtle pulse of recognition that hums through your chest. It may take a moment before you realize this presence feels like you, an echo that has always lived just behind the heartbeat, patient, watching, perhaps waiting for this moment of meeting. Allow the image to come into focus at its own pace. No need to force it. Whatever appears is perfect. Your shadow may look like anything, may look human or not. It may shimmer with color or cloak itself in dark velvet. It may be small as a flame or as tall as a building. Simply notice. Observe the way it breathes, the rhythm of its stance, the expressions, the feeling of its face or form, ancient, knowing, familiar. This is the part of you that has carried everything left unspoken, every fear, every wild impulse, every truth too bright to reveal. It has carried them for you with fierce devotion. Pause here. Feel the recognition passing between you. There's no judgment, no shame, only remembering. Notice what you experience, how it feels, seems, expresses in your presence. Take a breath in together, as though you share the same lungs. Feel that connection strengthened. When you exhale, sense a gentle warmth expanding through the chest, a wordless communication. And again, breathe in and breathe out, a forgiveness both ways. Now, if you wish, step closer. Extend a hand towards this being. Notice how it mirrors your movement when your palms meet, or even when they hover close. A current of energy flows between you. It might feel like warmth, tingling, vibrations, or simply a deep stillness that says, yes. In this moment, you are not separate. You are the same consciousness, meeting itself across a threshold. Let your voice, inner or spoken out loud, reach out and say, I see you. Thank you for protecting what I wasn't ready to hold. And listen for the reply that rises within. It might be words. It might be feelings. Imagine or breathe. I see you. Thank you for protecting what I wasn't ready to hold. Allow a few quiet moments for this exchange to unfold naturally. your shadow begins to offer something, a gift from the hidden self. Could be a symbol, a color, a sound, perhaps an object formed of memory. It may be simply a feeling. Accept it with gratitude. Hold it, or imagine it resting against your heart. Feel it melting into you, spreading through your veins as gold and dusk intertwined. This gift carries wisdom you once set aside. Perhaps courage, sensuality, clarity, instinct, creativity, safety. Whatever part of wholeness you are ready to reclaim. As you breathe, that energy settles deeper, weaving itself into muscle, sinew, bone, and thought. You might sense the shadow smiling now, lighter, relieved, as though its long task is complete. Now, allow the boundary between you to soften. With each breath, light and shadow may merge until there is no division, only your one radiant self, vast and calm. You may whisper to anchor it. I am whole. I am the keeper and the kept. I walk in balance. I am enough. Feel these words sink into your nervous system like roots into soil. They become your new baseline. Strength without armor. Awareness without fear. As compassion flows through you now, let every past version of yourself, for every impulse once misunderstood, each has found its place within your inner circle. Notice how the atmosphere around you changes. The air grows lighter, the colors warmer. What was shadow becomes fertile ground, rich with possibility. This is the harvest, not of crops, but of consciousness. You have reaped understanding, patience, and power. In the distance, faint voices may murmur. Ancestors, guides, the quiet chorus of those who walked this path before. They offer blessing, not instruction. You are your own ritual now. Take a moment to let gratitude rise naturally for yourself, for this journey, for this season that made it possible. As you stand in this new equilibrium, sense the horizon brightening. Dawn approaches, soft and certain. Your shadow now integrated within you, a presence you can always call upon. When you inhale, feel strength. When you exhale, feel peace. From this moment forward, you carry the gift of seeing through both eyes, light and dark, and finding beauty in both. Soon, you'll begin to return to waking awareness, bringing every positive insight with you. But before we rise, take one last breath of this sacred air and whisper inwardly, I remember who I am. I am enough. Hold that feeling of balance as the light grows brighter, and prepare for the gentle ascent, the integration and awakening that brings you back refreshed, whole, and ready to move in the world again. Take a slow, steady breath in. Feel the warmth of the new day settling into every cell. You've walked the full circle through shadow and into light. And now the two stand as one. Notice your body again, the weight of it, the rhythm of your breath, the heartbeat that has followed you through every realm. Each inhale gathers the strength of everything you've reclaimed. Each exhale grounds that strength in the present moment. This is integration, not a return to who you were, but an arrival into who you become. Imagine that the crossroads around you begins to dissolve into light. The mist fades, the candles wink out, one by one, and you stand at the open door through which you first entered. You may glance back once more, giving thanks to all that you've experienced. See the faint outline of your shadow smiling within that inner world, still part of you, still watching with gentle pride. Now, step forward through the doorway. The golden air folds around you like a cloak of protection and calm. As you pass through, the earth beneath you steadies. The breath of dawn moves across your face. You are returning, not away from magic, but carrying it within. Bring awareness back into the body now. Notice the contact points where you rest. Back, seat, legs, feet. Feel the texture beneath you, the reality of this moment. You are grounded, rooted, alive. If you like, place a hand over your heart now. Sense the echo of that golden gift still pulsing there. A reminder that your light and your shadow are allies, and that wholeness is not perfection, it is presence. Let gratitude rise again for the journey, for the lessons, for the courage that it took to look within. In a moment, I will count from 1 to 5. With each number, you'll return to full waking awareness, bringing with you every insight, every calm, every piece of wisdom gathered tonight. When I reach 5, you'll open your eyes, refreshed, alert, balanced, carrying this harmony back into the waking world. Let's begin. energy moves through your body from feet to crown, rekindling gentle movement. 2. Awareness returning to the room around you. 3. Breath deepening. Fingers and toes beginning to stir, stretching softly if you wish. 4. Eyes feeling lighter, mind clear, calm, focused, heart steady. 5. Eyes open, wide awake, fully present. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake, fully present, carrying the light of your shadow harvest with you. Take a deep cleansing breath in and exhale with gratitude. Welcome back. You have completed the shadow harvest. The wheel turns, and you turn with it, whole, radiant, renewed.